So this morning I got this feeling like I got punched in the gut. It's not a good feeling. I don't understand why that comes about. It's like, is it because the tissue hardens? Alright, I also want to add that I had about 2 tablespoons of that burdock seed yesterday. And I'll say about the only thing I felt different was that it made my heart beat irregularly. And so to answer that, I had some parsley mixed with celery seed, which I crushed all together, which is a great taste actually. Celery seed and parsley go well together, but it also seemed to have fixed the irregular heartbeats. There's something in parsley that's very nutritious. Right, fenugreek still requires quite a beating even after soaking in coffee. I've decided only to use the dill greens, and I've added corn silk, which I've been sitting on. I got from the Mexican section. Add those along with the fenugreek. This seems to be dispersing pretty good. Right after crushing the corn silk, it's in there now, soaking. I almost got a little piece of my chin hair in the corn silk. I couldn't tell the difference. Look at that. This is corn silk, and this is my chin hair. They look the same. So I could have this beard of corn silk. That looks actually better on me. I'd rather have a corn silk beard. It's really dusty. That's really similar. It's so neat. Alright, so I'm behind the motor vehicle division. I did not see the food bank. It's part of the school district. And I'm questioning why this fence is here. It looks like they used to have something big. It has set up for putting barbed wire on the top. This giant apartment complex that says electronic caregiver might be business offices. Electronic caregiver, that's really curious. Something I'd like to look into. It looks like Boots and Bourbon went out of business. Take a look inside. Those rules? Available, it says right on the counter. Nice. I guess they changed these locks then. On 1, 2, 3, 4, they changed 4 locks next to the public schools administration office. Probably not a good idea to set up a bar next to the public schools administration office. This might have been a bad decision for location. And if the owner's so quick to kick these guys out, geez, the chances of a food bank being here are slim. They're not going to have patience for, a free food bank. This bit of architecture is curious. They won't let you walk up to it, and I bet plenty of people want to. It looks like it's the outlier of something, but why would it be all painted? It's almost like they're settling on this look. Yeah, I think that's been sitting here for so long, the city decided to request to be painted.
Wait.
It was something for a while, but then maybe it got condemned. It's a big gutted out area. It feels like I'm in the downtown, but Las Cruces is kind of large. They did set up a visitor center here, so that's going to show how much of a focal point they're trying to make it. Looks like there's a museum for railroad. 0.6 miles. Alright, railroad museum. I don't think I'll walk that far. This was an old courthouse. What a weird looking courthouse. Just a giant adobe, 3-story adobe appearance. Usually adobe houses are only like ground level. So I'm guessing there's some courtrooms in here. It says they tore down the sign. Something courthouse Something county courthouse, something probably mentioning the county, whatever the county name is. Haunted history tours. Southwest Expedition. So they put up some window coverings. This has been abandoned for a while. Yeah, they put these up. City may have given permission. Yeah, just a stairwell. Stop, no admittance. Paranormal history tour to the left. There it is. And you can't get in. Paranormal investigations. So this used to be... So they're saying this is haunted, or hinting that it's haunted. They got some broken windows, which they just simply cover up. Hello? I don't know if I could see anything that way. People have broken in. This courthouse must have been down for a while. This seat could probably break for any 300-pound person. Private property, no trespassing. Okay. Ah, there, they didn't take this sign down. Official scenic historic marker. That's an old sign. Built 1937. Oh, wow. They don't want you in the courtyard. Because this is for paranormal investigations. Maybe they used to have, or maybe they had a problem with homeless people. City of Rock State Park. Old Mesilla Pancho Villa State Park. That's what you gotta do, is amass an army and raid cities to become famous like that. Broken windows. Another private property warning. I don't think about looking. 8 to 5 administration office. After hours, please use north side. Yeah, you can't see. This is one big courthouse with quite the Spanish design to it. It's just like, it could cover a whole block. It pretty much covers a whole block, including the parking lot. And I don't think the parking lot's big enough for as much room as they have inside the building. The parking lot is kind of small. It's very curious though. They have paranormal investigative business inside. Positive energy. Nobody's parked there now. You have to check the website or call to find out when the owners show up, but they really don't advertise for any offices that you can visit inside here. Oh, they'd hate to have people inside here checking it out, but it's very curious. Big operation here. Alright, I guess that's it. This would be the deliveries door. It doesn't work. Push button to call. Push button to call. Yeah, you can't see anything in there. Whoa! This is kind of a drop. Let's take a... Yeah, it's... Central Receiving, Donna Anna, and they're carrying some real waste. What's that say? Soil stabilizer, dust control, earth glue, economy grade. If I could zoom in, I would. I left that camera in the car. Earth glue to stabilize the soil and control the dust? Man, what? They just throw glue all over the place. controlling dust. That's something for an electronics company, I would think. They don't want any dust floating around when they work on the silicon. Yeah, no telling when when they stopped using this. You can look in some windows. There's 1 or 2 windows that a person can actually look in. Can't get up to that one. There's a chalkboard and a desk. This is the only one I can really get up to. Oh, and they're active in there. What's that say? They got active offices. They're probably quick to leave because the parking lot area is just too small for the size, the activity. I think this is a supporting building that they've abandoned too. It's got a very similar style and the abandoned look to it as well. I wonder if the person also bought this probably as a part of a package deal. You buy the big courthouse and you also have to take this building with it. Why is this Wells Fargo designated a fallout shelter? And you go to the right? So I go in for a fallout shelter. Oh, there we go. And then you go to the right here, which is open. Fallout shelter? I'm gonna go till they stop me. This is the fallout shelter. Vacant. Okay. Oh, goes further. So it's all underneath. Okay. Oh, it's locked. Wow. It's all underneath the bank. They got a fallout shelter. They don't designate fallout shelter on this side. So I just walked underneath the bank pretty much for a fallout shelter. This is just for bush. It's a big wall for a bush. The Wells Fargo fallout shelter. It's about the only good use for it. One thing I learned about traveling around a lot is, yes, there is some standardization around, but it's like I find a lot of things that are not standardized. There's just such a unique difference between setups. Right, so I'm going to be playing with this Ziffel, this iPod holder. It also holds my GPS too. Let's see if I could do this one-handed. See, I open it up, boom, put this in the pocket, and then there we go. GPS can be turned. It's not. Yeah, I need to be able to loosen it up, but that holds. I could ride with the GPS too. I've never seen Berkshire Hathaway do home services before. I know they sell homes, real estate, but home services too? Alright, I think this is the new courthouse. Definitely took a step away from the old Adobe style they had, and bigger and more secure parking. This is insane. Looks like I could just ride on through. I just don't want any big cars. That's some insane protection. Stop. But there's no serious fence. The biggest concern are vehicles. They even have a stoplight. They got it on two ends here. I wonder when this was completed. Whoa. Okay, I thought I could ride up on this. I didn't know it was a big old curb. Oh, there's the entrance. See, this thing distracted me. Nearly killed myself. But it's one unique courthouse. Step away from the old traditional look. Big step. That first one was a step away. This is even further. Entering federal property, no skateboarding allowed. Imagine getting that charge. Skateboarding on federal property. There's got to be a guard somewhere. Every building needs these warnings. Stairs. This is a barrio, having the buildings right up on the sidewalk. Just like a business would do. But it's residents. Alright, the cops are moving kind of slow through this neighborhood, up and down the roads. Concerning. Clean up with Carlos.org. The mountains have a unique shape, of course, but there's a lot of peaks. I'm guessing the rock is a little harder around here to be able to have all those peaks. This is kind of neat. They got an old billboard just sitting here. I wonder if there's a shortcut. It kind of looks like there is. But there's a lot of fence too. Alright, well, this Walmart doesn't look like they discourage people from overnight sleep parking. Just need to look closer. This would be where they want to discourage people from overnight parking. I don't see any effort. Looking for a generous mechanic. Oh no. That guy's been parked there a while. That RV is just like that truck at the other Walmart. They break down and get really stuck. Okay, there's 2 lot cops. The mall's not far. Alright, this isn't exactly the route. At least I'm not sure if it is. Alright, down Loman, right on Campo. Not the route suggested by Google Maps. Sprouts! They have Oat Brand. I have to park here. Wow. Yeah, I gotta go to Sprouts and load up on that. One of my biggest concerns about keeping the Zeffel is in the cold. This is chilly weather. I think the weather is sapping the battery on my iPod, but it's very convenient. Wow, that's one-handed bicycling. You know, it's strange. Ever since I started drinking coffee, I don't pee 3 times a night. So at midnight, somebody honked their horn as they're driving by my car. I wonder how they might know if somebody's in there. But you know, it's really rare that it occurs, so it's really hard to tell exactly what the circumstances are. Maybe he really did see a friend, and it's probably most likely a dude. We've got seedless watermelons, and now they turn around and sell watermelon seeds. Alright, I think I'm heading to the mall, away from Walmart. Walmart's that way. Just going to the mall. Don't expect to see anything unusual.